This is Allison, and you are watching For Real Media YouTube channel.
See this woman? She's in active labor at the hospital, and she's being forced to go to virtual court because she's refusing a C-section.
Yes, yes. I wasn't being hyperbolic. It's a real judge.
Let me get the.
Nah, this is the craziest thing I ever seen.
Good afternoon, ma'am. I know you may be able to see me on your screen in just a second here. I'll introduce myself. I do see you on. Can you hear me okay, ma'am?
Oh, yes, sir. I can hear you perfectly.
Cherise Tolay has 3 children, and they were all delivered by C-section. And during one of those deliveries, she had major bleeding that put her life at risk. So therefore, for her 4th child, she didn't want to do a C-section and refused. But the hospital said that this was too high of a risk for the baby. So they took her to court while she was in active labor. The judge didn't order a C-section immediately, only told the hospital that if things got critical, then they could perform the C-section. Well, the baby's heart rate dropped rapidly overnight and the C-section was performed. But Cherise, she didn't have any legal representation at this time or any healthcare advocate on her side. So that's where this problem really gets messy. Either way, the baby is fine and doing well, and so is Cherise. But be curious to see if this goes any further.
To be fair, all I see was the doctors doing everything to keep her alive. She was an extremely high risk for uterine rupture, given the fact she had 3 previous C-sections and previous postpartum hemorrhage in one of her births. Honestly speaking, they saved her life, and even when she wanted to birth naturally and insisted, no surgery unless it was an emergency. The judge agreed and ruled on the woman's favor by ordering them not to perform any surgery unless it was an emergency. Then, unfortunately, an emergency occurred when the heart rate of the baby was dropping, and the baby was delivered through C-section, and the mother survived. And then I asked, why is she suing instead of her to be grateful? The most important is that she had a very healthy baby girl, and she is alive to take care of her baby. Because honestly, the risk of delivering normal after 3 previous C-section is classified as high risk. The risk is very much high, and the amount of contractions can tear open the previous scars from her previous deliveries, and to avoid such complications an emergency is good, the doctors avoided it. Because they don't want her to die at their watch. What are your thoughts and opinions on this situation? Comment below, like and subscribe to my channel.